Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. Today I'm going to be doing a little bit of vlogging. I might do a little bit tomorrow too. Let's see how it goes. But for now, I wanted to share with you guys what we've done this morning. So this morning I went for a walk after dropping my daughter to school. I walked with my mom. She is here with me. She's going to be leaving on Wednesday. But I decided, being that I'm a little bit light on the calls today, I did some admin work at home, got dressed, and now we are on our way to do a little bit of makeup shopping. So I'm excited about that. So I'll take you guys in with me. We're about to go to Ulta. I only want to get, like a mattifying finishing spray. I feel like halfway through the day, my makeup looks great throughout the day, but halfway through it tends to get a little bit oily, especially since it's so hot in Atlanta. So my plan is to go in here and see if I can get a finishing spray. Of course, it's gonna be by Morphe. Morphe is like my favorite brand right now. It used to be MAC, but we've broken up and I've yet gotten together with my new bestie, which is Morphe. I absolutely love their products. They do really well with my skin. So let's go in and see what we get, and I might get a couple other things too. Let's go in and see what I can find.
I've been thinking about you. Don't wanna go fast, 'cause I know that people get scared sometimes. Hope it's not this time, 'cause I might go too fast. Suddenly I feel so rich. No, I don't know nothing. Oh, I can't let this slip. No, I gotta seize the moment. Have you even noticed? Are you thinking about me?
Okay, so we just left Ulta, got a few things, but here's the great thing. So we're leaving out of the parking lot, and then we see a Goodwill van, which is awesome because we've been packing up quite a few things that Peyton grew out of, as well as me. I wanted to downsize some of the stuff from my closet. Well said, thank you so much. Yeah, so I wanted to downsize some of the things from my closet. My goal was to remove 40 items from my closet, and I was able to get two storage bins worth of items, so it was like well over 40 stuff, which is really good because I just want to kind of lighten up. I do want to do some shopping, and I'm kind of outgrowing my space, so I felt like it was time to downsize a bit. And it's so great that we found this van here because they're doing it on site, so they'll actually take your things, and I didn't have to go to the actual store, which was great. So we were able to get that off our task list a little bit earlier than expected, so that was good stuff.
Thinking about me. I'm having a hard time not doing anything other than thinking about you. So thinking about me, 'cause I've been thinking about you. I've been thinking about you. I've been thinking about you.
For the best, I say thank you, God, for everything. Amen.
Say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Tell them what you're eating. What are you getting ready to eat for breakfast?
I'm gonna eat some bacon, egg, and cheese, and also some grapes. You know my favorite fruit is grapes. Did someone just yell out they didn't know that?
Yeah, that's our favorite fruit. So tell her where we're getting ready to go after that.
And after that, we get to go to gymnastics. See what I'm wearing?
Yes, we're going to gymnastics. They have tumbling on the weekends. I don't take her every Saturday, but this Saturday I need to get a couple things done, so I'm going to take her. It's for 2 hours. For those of you that think that's a long time, it's because she's in competitive chair and competitive tumbling, so their practices are a little bit longer. This Thursday's practice was canceled, so I figured why not have her come to Saturday's practice. So we're going to eat breakfast, and then we're going to head in the car and get ready to go, right?
Yep.
We just came back from gymnastics practice. Gymnastics practice is for 2 hours, so the kids are spent. Speaking of kids, my friend's daughter is with us today. So Lola is gonna be hanging out with us. You guys will probably catch some video of her, which is exciting. She and Peyton are gonna go to the sprinkler park this afternoon and have some fun there. In the meantime, I'll be home doing some work. But I did do a quick Walmart run, so let me show you guys, let me share with you guys what I got. Okay, so I got some extra sharp cheese, I got some margarine, I got some disposable bowls, the smaller ones, and the small snack plates. I like to use these for when Peyton comes home from school, just for like a quick snack. Real easy, she can get rid of it after. So these are the ones that I rely on so I don't have to wash dishes. Strawberries, I got 2 avocados. We always keep avocados in the house. I use them for everything, whether we're using it for tacos or if I'm using it to put in my salad, or I eat it just like that with some meat and spinach. I love it, like deli meat, so good. The limited edition dragon fruit, this is my favorite Red Bull, okay? Every week I always get this. This is a staple in the house because we typically have more of a seafood diet, less on the meat side. So I always have at least 2 of these in the house. So I got 2 packs of the colossal size shrimp. And then I got this, is so cute. I mean, she doesn't really need it, but I thought it was so cute. I think these are clothes they can wear out, but I don't really let her wear clothes with cartoons outside. I just feel like, again, I don't like to have my child be free advertisement for these companies, but I am letting her wear this like for night clothes. So I'll have her wear this with like a little shorts to go to bed. It was cute. I got some Lysol just because. I got tomato paste. I got some small shells, some 2% milk, and some vegetable oil. I also got the small water bottles, and then I also got the regular sized water bottles. The small water bottles I have all the time. I like to keep those for Peyton because that's what she uses to go to gymnastics practice, and the larger water bottles are for me whenever I go to the gym. Okay, so let me share with you guys a really random story time. So I grew up in a West Indian household. Comment below if you've grown up in a West Indian household. My family's from Trinidad and Tobago, right? So as a first generation American, there are quite a few things that I just did not have access to, that my family just did not know about. They did not have a lot of like American snacks and dinners. Like, okay, so TV dinners, never had it. Hamburger Helper, never had it. Kool-Aid, I didn't have that till I was in college. What else? Any type of Little Debbie snacks that people talk about all the time, like ding dongs, honey buns, all that stuff. I never tried any of that till I was much older. Like, my family just didn't have that. It's not that they couldn't afford it, it's just that was not a part of our culture. So that was just something we did not have. So anyhow, I was watching someone on Instagram the other day, and they were making homemade hamburger helper, and I was like, oh, this looks kind of good. So long story short, I want to attempt to make hamburger helper. I'm really excited about it, but it's funny because I really, like, a typical American probably be like, I've had this a million times, why is that exciting to you? But I don't even have anything to compare it to tell you if it's gonna be good. For any of you that follow me, you know I do my thing in the kitchen, so I feel like it's gonna be good, but I'm just like really excited about it. Now, let me tell you what the twist is, because you know I always like to put a twist on things. So number 1, it's homemade, it's not gonna be from the box. Number 2, I am not using meat. I'm going to use Impossible ground meat, which I love, so I think it's gonna be really good. And my mom does not eat meat at all. We don't really, again, as I mentioned before, we really eat a lot of seafood, but my mom doesn't eat meat at all. So I really want her to be able to try it. So I'm going to be making this today. I'm really excited, and I'll definitely show you guys as I take you through and let you know what the kids think about it. Okay, so here's the prep. We've got some Gouda cheese in here, extra sharp white and sharp yellow cheese, right? Chopped onion, scallion, parsley, and then in here I have a mix of chili powder, paprika, cornstarch, brown sugar, and some onion powder, garlic powder, and you know, your regular seasonings in here for the meat. Then I have a little bit of tomato sauce, and I'm going to use the small shells of pasta. Okay, so I cooked the meat. The next thing I'm gonna do, I pulled it out. I know that the hamburger helper usually says that you're supposed to keep it in while you cook the noodles, but I feel like I don't like when you cook ground meat too long, because then it starts to taste a little gummy to me, or dry, if you will. So I pulled it out, but I kept like all the grit from the turkey. I did not clean it. I'm sorry, not from the turkey, from the Impossible meat. I did not clean it. I'm gonna add now some scallion, some onions, and some parsley. All right, now that that's sweated down a bit, I'm gonna go ahead and add a cup of water and a cup and a half of milk. I'm gonna let that come to a boil. Once it starts boiling, I'm going to add the rest of the seasoning that I made here, and then I'm gonna add a little bit of tomato paste and let that come to once it continues to boil rather, then I'll add in the shells and let that cook for a bit. We have just gotten home from church. It was a crazy morning. So this morning when we got ready to leave, I realized that we did not have our keys. Simone took it home with her, so she had to come back to the house and bring us the keys, so we ended up being a little bit late to church. Now, we still went to church because this is my my mom's last Sunday before she goes back to New York. And I really wanted to make sure that I was able to go to service with her. So I did not serve this morning in the children's ministry. I usually serve in Wombaland, but which is what it's newborn to pre-K. But I did not serve this morning. I decided to go to church with my mom so we could go to service together before she goes back to New York. In the meantime of us being at service, tell them what you did, Peyton.
So, like, let me just put this here for a sec.
That's the name of her children's ministry. She is in K through 5. They are in a group called Upstreet, right, Peyton?
Yes.
Yes. So tell them a little bit about what you guys did.
We got to like we got to like get like this our own pen. It was so cool. Like,
and what did you do in service when you guys were in big group? What did you guys do today?
Like, we started praying to God about our gifts. You know how like superheroes have gifts. They all have they all make sure they get their gifts together so they can have like a good team. And like, we've been keep saying at church today, better together.
What does that mean?
That means when it's better when we're together.
Tell them what that means to you.
To me, I mean like when it's gonna be better when all of us are together.
Versus
it's gonna be better when we're not together.
Right, because if we were by ourselves, we wouldn't be as strong as when we get together as a team, as a community, right?
Yep, like if I wasn't here with mommy and I was in back here, look how little my muscle would be. And so if I was here with mommy, I would be like this.
Okay, gotcha. She just had to show up her muscles. Okay, so we went to church. After church, what did we do?
After church.
Well, after we picked you up, what did we do in the hall? We noticed what was going on.
There was a DJ thing, and we got to dance like this, and all the kids had like little confetti on the floor.
Lots of confetti. There was a DJ. There were lots of parents and little kids dancing, right?
Yeah, and I started. There was a little big boy, and I was the little kid, and I was taking up all the confetti and throwing it.
Yeah, they were having fun throwing the confetti. They were dancing to the cha-cha. I mean, it was so much fun. They had lots of fun. So then after that, where did we go?
Oh, after that, we got to go to the Lenox Mall.
Yeah, so we went to Lenox Mall. We went to this place. So here's the thing. On Sundays, we do one of two things after church. We either go to Trader Joe's and I pick up some items, but I don't necessarily have to go every single week. So on the days that I don't have to go, I head over to our favorite little Chinese restaurant in the food court of Lenox Mall in Atlanta, Georgia. And they have really good food there. So I get to have a little break from cooking because you guys know I usually cook the majority of the time. So we pick up food there, then we come back home, and then what do we usually do on Sundays after church and picking up food?
We usually like go back home and eat our food.
And then
after that, I take a nap.
Yeah, and then what do we do? What's after that?
And after that nap, we
do your hair.
Do your hair.
Hello. Weekend in the Life vlog. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and follow us on all social media.